Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is pretty interesting because um, this is not my first go around with YouTube videos and making new channels and having first videos, so it's kind of refreshing in a way to kind of get into a new channel and start something new and something beautiful. Um, but my name is Brian and this is my new channel, Intuitive Motion. I have another channel here on YouTube. I will link that down below if you are interested in, like, I guess checking out what else I do. There's not like too many recent videos on that channel, but I post covers and vlogs and just random stuff that I've done over the years that, I still plan on keeping around. So, and I still am planning on uploading on that channel. So if you want to check out some other stuff that I do aside from this, then feel free to hit that link below and go see what I got over there. But anyways, welcome to Intuitive Motion. The point of this channel is something that I feel like is always going to be a work in progress and is always going to be something that I'm going to be working on upgrading and changing, and whenever new ideas come to mind and new things happen and change, I'm definitely going to try and up the quality more and more and more as time goes by, and as I get used to recording videos on the regular again. um, the reason why I made this channel is because I, over the last, I'd say like 8 to 10 months, have been going through a lot of major changes, a lot of beautiful changes, to heal, to come into more alignment with who I truly am and learn how to love myself and, treat myself with the respect I deserve and, only go after what I know I deserve in this life. And over my life, leading up until now, I haven't really, fully been aligned with that. I've been through a lot, and as I post more videos, we will go into what's been going on with me throughout my life. But yeah, I've been through a ton, and I've experienced a lot, even though I'm very young, and I feel like there's just a lot of positive messages and positive advice that I can give about what I've gone through, that I feel like could really help other people. And I feel like at this time, it's so important for us to be true to ourselves and to share our stories and be honest with ourselves and be honest with others so that we can be there for one another and really help each other out at this time, and also to just grow and live life the way that we've always supposed to live, and yeah, just love ourselves in the process and love the process, because everything that we go through happens for us and helps us grow and helps us reach new heights. I went through life thinking that a lot of the bad things that have happened to me um, was because I wasn't a good person, or I didn't deserve to have good things, or just a really big laundry list of things that that I've had to work on over time to kind of fix and heal and modify about how I saw myself and how I saw life. And that was what these last like 8 to 10 months have been, and I've learned a lot and gone through a lot of change and learned so much more about myself. And I'm learning to like live life more and go with the flow and really just accept change and be open to changes. And I've been doing that, and it's been honestly the best 8 to 10 months I've had in a really long time. Like, it hasn't even been a year, and I'm like already talking about how wonderful life has been for me. And I felt really compelled and drawn to share that, through this channel, and to help people who are dealing with the same things that I've dealt with and are currently dealing with, um, get through that. And I want to let you know that, like, you're not the only person going through like tough shit, and we can get through it together, and we're strong, and we're worth so much better in life, and we deserve so much better. So I'm hoping that through this channel I can kind of get through to myself firstly, but also get through to others that might be going through some difficult times or might need, you know, a helping hand or a listening ear or just advice, and they don't feel like they can get that, or you, whoever's watching, don't feel like you can get that from like the people you have in your life or just the people that you're around on a regular basis. So yeah, I hope that made sense. Like I said, this channel is a work in progress, so things are always going to be changing and shifting, and I hope that, you know, you would want to go along the ride with me. You know, I've been doing a lot of learning and a lot of research about how I wanted to go about making the channel, but and we'll kind of get into that a little bit too. I'm an intuitive reader, and I didn't want to start the channel until I felt like I was fully ready. But I'm learning that, like, you know, when is that going to be? Like, there's never going to be a time where I'm, like, ready. I kind of just need to, like I was saying before, go with the flow and just go with it and just start when I'm feeling passionate about starting and just not worry about, like, you know, what the outcome will be or what's going to happen. You know, just go live in the moment and, like, go with the flow of things. So that is what I sought to do with just posting a video on this channel and just getting things started, because that's like the beautiful thing about life. You know, you can talk about it and think about something for so long and never take action, but then when you finally do, it literally feels like so much weight was lifted off your shoulders, and then moving forward just feels so much easier. And I'm trying to get more in tune with that with many aspects of my life, because, you know, I feel like I've held myself back in a lot of aspects, and it was not fair to me, you know, like depriving myself of things that I've always dreamed about and I've always loved, just because I didn't, you know, just because of my own self-destructing thoughts and mind, like, habits and things like that. It's been a wild ride, but I really do feel like I am a lot more confident and a lot more ready to just kind of go for stuff like this. So I'm hoping that you will bear with me and be open with me. I'm fully prepared to be vulnerable and open with whoever is willing to listen. So I kind of want to get into the video now. That was kind of like the intro, like introduced you to, like, the channel. So again, my name is Brian, and welcome to Intuitive Motion. Welcome to the start of something new. I wanted to do something really simple today, and then give myself a little reading at the end so that you guys can kind of see, like, you know, what I'm working with, what I can do. Right now I am giving readings to anyone who is open to receiving them. So if you would like to you know, book a reading with me, or just reach out, ask questions, you know, anything. Like, my email will be down in the description also. It's just intuitivemotion 444 at gmail.com. So if you want to reach out, even if you just need someone to talk to, like, definitely feel free to use that email. I am fully ready to receive and help out in any way that I can. And I feel like that's something that everyone needs to kind of get in tune with. How can you help yourself, and how can you help the world at this time? Because there is so much crazy shit happening, and it's scary, and it's confusing, and, you know, what the best thing we can do right now is be there for each other, but most importantly, be there for ourselves and make sure we're doing okay so that we can help others. And that's really one, like, super important thing to me. And so I hope that moving forward, these videos will help you guys. This one's kind of more like geared towards me, so you guys can get to know me and see my personality and, like, who I am a little bit. And then moving forward, the videos will be more geared towards helping others, giving out advice, sending out positive messages whenever I feel guided to do so from my spirit guides and from the universe. So yeah, now I'm going to move into the reading portion, finally. I'm just going to do a 3-card spread. We're going to do a within, a without, and some advice. So the within card will be like, what's going on inside, like what are some things like internally that I know about or may not know about. Um, and then we'll do the without card. So what is going on with my external self, my external world, and then some advice as to how I can navigate through that if it's something that's a little, you know, like tricky in my life right now, and just what I can do to move forward in general. So I've already shuffled these cards. Like I shuffled the heck out of them. I don't know. I just felt like I really needed to do like a few extra than normal. So yeah, I'm just gonna go right in and we'll see what comes through. Okay. So the first card I received for within is the Six of Cups. Now, kind of what I'm getting with this card is a little more of like a block for me in a way. I've had a lot going on in my life where I feel like I haven't been able to fully, speak my truths and express myself in the ways that I would like. And it makes sense because I'm not really working where I want to work at the moment. There's a lot going on in many different aspects of my life where, sometimes I just want to speak up, but there are times where I just can't. So, and then when this card comes out, a lot of times it talks about like nostalgia, or really like focusing on something that has been on your mind, I guess. I don't know if that really makes a ton of sense, but for me, whenever I get that card, I always think of like daydreaming, or I think of, like something that I might want, but I can't necessarily get at the moment, or I don't necessarily have. And it makes sense for me. I wish I could go into, well, you know what? Let's just do it. So this is definitely talking about my love life. So, like I said, there have been a lot of craziness going on over the last few months in that regard, but I do definitely feel like I have not been able to truly like speak out and be bold like I want to. And that's because of the circumstances of, what I've got going on in my life. I've had a lot to work on with myself and a lot of healing to do. And that was a big part of it. And then, I've got a couple other things I don't fully want to go into detail at the moment about, but yeah, I just think with the circumstances, that's kind of been holding me back and keeping me stagnant. But I'm kind of like resonating with the upright and the reversal of this card. And when this card is in reverse, it kind of talks about, the future coming in a lot quicker than we might expect, just because we might be distracted by something else, or we might have our mind like in the wrong places, and then something ends up happening and you're like, oh, it didn't happen in the way that I thought, but here it is. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this particular situation. I think that I need to stop focusing so much on what it is I don't have in regards to my love life, because that's been causing a lot of internal and external conflicts with me, because I am a worrywart and an overthinker, and when my mind gets going, sometimes it just takes worst case and just runs with it, and that's really been holding me back and really causing a lot of like negative thoughts to run through my head on the day to day. So when I see this card in the upright, I'm kind of taking it as like, yeah, like, embrace the good moments and embrace like the happy thoughts that come up in regards to like, what I've got going on in my life. But to not fully focus on that, because, it just doesn't fully align with who I am at the moment, where I'm at, and like where I'm trying to go. you know, it, in terms of love, like it comes in when it needs to and when it wants to. Like it's just like a natural thing that you kind of can't control and you can't look, you know, seek out. Like, and I always get told that, you know, when you stop looking, that's when, you know, things kind of come towards you. So that's kind of like what I'm getting with that. And I agree with this message because I, over the last few months, have been having a lot of like struggles, more of, you know, on the inside, which is what this card is talking about. That has been, you know, holding me back. And it's all like me, it's all like self sabotage, literally. That's what it is. But I've been working on it, and I've been doing really good at balancing out, you know, the happy thoughts and embracing any weird or negative thoughts that don't really align, embracing what comes up and kind of just like letting that go and giving it over to my guides and the universe to kind of handle, because I know that I don't align with that, and I know that that's not, you know, who I am, and I know what I deserve, and I know what's happening. Like, I'm really trying to trust my intuition at this time and really focus on, you know, the present moment. And like I was saying earlier in the video, just going with the flow of life and letting things unfold and happen naturally. Like with strength and with patience, like things will happen the way that I want them to happen. And like trying to make things happen earlier or having expectations about outcomes and all of that was really doing nothing but causing like so much conflict for me, like up in my head. So I definitely am working on that. In this card, I've kind of noticing the flowers in it, and the flowers are fully bloomed. And I noticed that some of them look like they're still blooming. And I'm kind of taking that as like a general message with life for me. You know, when you're tending to a garden, when you're planting seeds, it takes time and it takes care and it takes patience. And optimism and positivity in order for them to grow into their, you know, most beautiful state. So that's literally life, you know. Like if we really truly want something, or if we really feel like something aligns with us and it should be a part of our lives, you know, put that out to the universe. Stay positive and optimistic about it, and don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what it is that you want, and, you know, just let things happen naturally, and you might be surprised by the results. And I think that that's kind of what I'm getting with that. I'll be surprised by the results for sure, especially now that I'm really becoming a little more, or a lot more, individualized and really trying to put my priorities in the places and things that I actually can control in my life, and then letting everything else kind of happen the way that they need to happen. So that's with it. Let's hit the without. I'm going to read for this card that just came out. It was the Seven of Cups in the upright position. Yeah, the card says, stop building castles in the air. Don't be distracted by flights of fancy. What I'm kind of getting with that is to stay focused. And this is for my, you know, my external, which makes a lot of sense. There are so many windows of opportunity and so many options for me, which is so true for life in general. The possibilities are endless for what it is that we can achieve. And so I shouldn't hold myself back. And when I'm getting with the don't be distracted is don't, you know, I shouldn't distract myself with, you know, the thoughts that don't align with me. So, you know, the fear, the doubt, the you know, the lack of self-love, the insecurities, anything that's like kind of keeping me in a spot where I don't feel like I can, you know, actually achieve my goals or even move forward a little bit, take my foot and step through the threshold to kind of like turn things around for me. Getting distracted by that kind of stuff. I don't necessarily feel like, and maybe I could be. This is something that I will focus on over the next few days. Like, am I actually distracted by anything right now? I could definitely be. And I could be missing, messages or missing things that my spirit guides or that the universe has been trying to communicate with me. Um, the card kind of went like all over the place, but that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm seeing a ton of blue, which represents throat chakra. So maybe I'm missing something in my external. Maybe there's something that someone in my life has been trying to tell me or wants to tell me, but just hasn't found the right words to say. That's a very interesting message for my external, just based off of like the circumstances of my life right now. That's a very interesting card to get. But all in all, I know that I need to keep myself on track, keep myself focused, and all of these beautiful things will come in, because I'm not really taking this as a bad card. I'm kind of taking this as I have all of these beautiful options, in my love life, my career, that might be coming in. And if I just stay focused and I stay along the path that I'm on right now, it will be worth my while. Like in this card, there are all of these beautiful golden cups. And while everything that's in the cups isn't necessarily something that's like abundant, I kind of take it as, in some way, shape, or form, abundance, emotional abundance, financial abundance. Like, abundance comes in many different ways, and I'm kind of getting that with this card. Like, I know the cups normally talk more about feelings, um, which kind of goes back to what I was saying before with, like, I have been feeling like I have been stifled and I can't fully speak my truths. But that's kind of like, I think, what's going on with other people in my life in regards to me. So, yeah, that was like a really interesting message. But I'm definitely going to keep paying attention to the signs and keep, working on all of the different things that I have going on in my life. And, like I said, it'll be worth my while. I will reap the rewards of all the hard work that I have been putting in over the last few months. So, yeah, that's a beautiful card, and I'm very grateful for that message. The last card I'm going to pull is just some advice on how I can move forward and, what I could be doing to stay more aligned with my higher self and keep, moving forward in the right way down my path. Um, yeah, let's see what comes through. Ooh. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So the card that I got was a Major Arcana, Justice. I kind of feel like the advice is pretty straightforward. Justice is going to be served. Um, Karma is going to be balanced. I'm kind of getting with what she's holding in her hand right there. And just in general, a lot of areas in my life that I have felt have been unbalanced are, slowly but surely, coming into alignment. And that's really beautiful. I feel like that kind of goes with the message I was saying with the external card, the Seven of Cups. There's going to be many windows of opportunity for me in different aspects of my life. And there's going to be a lot of different choices, a lot of decisions that I'm going to have to make moving forward, but it's all going to be for for the greater good, like to align with my best self so that I can live my life, feeling free and feeling open and feeling passionate in regards to working towards, wanting better for myself. Um, I'm seeing a lot of red in this card, so I'm kind of taking that as maybe I should, well, I'm taking it as I'm doing a good job, firstly, at staying grounded because I have really, really, really have been, calling on my guides and meditating and really just trying to focus on my breathing when I'm feeling a little off or when the energies around me are really starting to envelop the light that I have inside of me. Um, I think that I've been doing a good job with that, but I definitely could focus more on my root chakra and staying grounded, so that I can stay in my power and, really, do right for myself and do right for others instead of letting, you know, certain situations or letting certain things that happen to me get to me and let it bring out those shadow aspects of myself, those darker energies that I know don't align with who I truly am. Um, and then I'm also seeing a lot of purple in this card, which to me represents the crown chakra because I know crown chakra could be purple, it could be gold. It's just kind of like what you see and what you resonate with. But I definitely should work more with my crown chakra. How can I keep my crown chakra open to receiving, the downloads and the messages that need to be received at this time? And then, when are the times where I should kind of close off my crown chakra and not, like I said, let those energies like penetrate all of the light and all of the good energies that I work so hard to maintain and to bring into my life at this time. Um, that's kind of all I'm getting for that card. It's pretty straightforward, and I'm also very grateful for that card because I have really been getting, intuitive feelings and honestly messages through readings that I get from myself and, readings that I get from other tarot card readers that life is moving in a way better direction for me, and a lot of light, a lot of positivity, and a lot of great change is coming in for me. And I may not be fully ready at this moment, but I definitely am getting more and more and more in that zone of like, let's go, like nothing's gonna stop me. And that's kind of where this YouTube channel came from. That's where, the more posting on my social media has come from. Everything, like, I really do feel like these changes are on the horizon. So I need to keep the faith and I need to stay patient and stay strong and grounded in myself, and everything is going to be okay, which is very beautiful. And then I noticed that at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for me is the world. And then at the top is the Six of Rods. So definitely, definitely moving into a way better place. And just based off the circumstances of my life, and what I've been through up until this point has been a lot. It's been very rocky. I've had a lot of ups and way more downs, but it was definitely time for change. And I've been working on myself and I've been healing and really trying to turn things around for me. And now, my guides in the universe are trying to help bring in all of these new things and, like I said, all of these new windows of opportunity to kind of step out of my comfort zone and take a leap of faith into, a new life for me, a new life that's like fulfilling, that's abundant, that's just happy. And I, can be passionate about how I'm living instead of, everything I was feeling before, which was insecure, which was doubtful, fearful, not very confident, everything. Every like negative thought you could possibly think of was what I was feeling before, the last like 8 to 10 months of my life. And like even in the beginning of that, the first like 1 to 3 months was, kind of me still in my low point, my rut. But I know I'm moving out of that, and I've been working very hard towards that. So I'm very, very grateful that I'm getting a confirmation of these new things that are coming in that I can be grateful for and accept with open arms and with an open heart. But yes, that is all I have for the reading, and that's all I have for the video. Again, I would like to thank every single person that has taken the time out to watch any portion of this video and to give me a chance and to give me the opportunity to kind of just be vulnerable and start opening up to myself and to others. Like I said, with this channel, I really want to work on how I can help others and how I can start, bringing more light and positivity into the world, especially now when we are being enveloped in so much darkness and so many crazy things. Like it's time for some good change for us all, and so I'm hoping that I can do that for you. If you like what I have here, make sure you subscribe, give the video some engagement so that I can start connecting with you. So I don't know when I'm going to upload another video. I'm kind of going to upload when I'm feeling drawn, but I think right now this is going to be the time where I'm really uploading like crazy. So definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell if you are interested. And I will see you guys again very soon for another reading. Love you. Love and light. Thank you. Bye.